Hi, KT here, and I just wanted to share a few moments with you. I've been asked a lot lately about how I got started in aquatics, and so I'd like to tell you that story. Back in 1987, I was managing a bar in Carlsbad, California, and I had the evening shift. That was the best shift to have, and so I would work all night long, and I'm single, and I'd come home and sleep till noon and get up and do the whole same thing over again. And I did that for a few years, and I thought, I need something more than that in my life. I need to do something more. And so one day I opened up the newspaper and I saw a little ad saying I like water and earn money. And I said, well, certainly I do. So I called up this gal, and Pauline Ford, and it seemed that she was living in Hawaii, and she just came to the mainland, and she's like the person that created aquatics in the 50s in Hawaii, and she would do those classes in the ocean and stuff. And so I signed up. I met her and I signed all up. I really liked her, and so I did her program and started her class, and I just attached to it. I just loved the fact of exercising in the water. And I was teaching at training at Escondido Country Club, where she's been training, teaching, and she ended up giving me that class after her time, and I was there for 20 years. And so what I did with that experience that I did while I was doing that time in Escondido, the 20 years, I would go around and sub other places in North County and learn more skills, and took all sort of aquatic trainings, noodle training, arthritis training, all sorts of training, and just kept getting better and better at it, and started making music to go with the movements and everything. And then one time, one of my classes was in a medical facility I started up, Tri-City in Oceanside, and that's in California. And they were starting a new fitness center there, and I went in there and applied for the job, and I got the job. And when I noticed, it was a very high-end, the most high-end fitness center that I've taught in. It had a rehab center with a pool with a moving floor, a treadmill. There it is, a treadmill on the floor, and cameras in there. And I was just intrigued by their water therapy there. And so I had my office right next to the therapy pool, and then my pool was right next to that pool. And I would watch the people go through that class. I got to know the trainers, and they taught me a lot in the therapy world. And I asked the facility where I was training, if I could start different levels, because what I witnessed and noticed that people would come out of their prescription and they'd walk out the door and they had nowhere to go. And I says, I can create classes for them and move them right into the facility. And so they gave me the okay on that, and which I did. So I started creating different levels of classes instead of the go for broke classes, levels 1 through 4. And that is what I've created, and I started doing that there, and I did that for many years. And now I've written the book. I've written a book all that time. I was in my office writing, and I've written this book, and it's time for me to launch this book or start the process, and so that's why I'm giving this to you, to let you know a little bit about me and my credentials. And I'm looking forward to getting this started with you. I can help you, and I'm looking forward to it. So please stay tuned, and if you find this interesting, please comment below if you're interested in water exercises or rehab after a surgery. That's what my passion is in there. I can run you I can run you around the pool and get your cardio going really good, but I think the rehab is very important, because that's what I saw people really needed help with. And so this is why I started writing the book, and now it's time for me to start the process of this book and put out this report. But thank you for checking in. Whoops, and I hope to see you on the inside.